So whenever you're ready.
Hi, I'm Will Jones.
Right, what are we doing today then, Will?
I'm going to set up the camera and tripod.
What sort of health and safety things do you need to consider when you're setting up? I mean, this is not in public, but in public.
With a tripod,
Yeah.
you need to make sure if you're outside, you're not causing a trip hazard to the public. So you can do it with having someone stood next to the tripod the whole time, or putting up like a perimeter fence or some high vis flags. Or
Do you do much work in public?
not on public streets, no.
But you do quite a lot of work within crowds, don't you? Like when you're filming the sermons and things like that.
Oh yeah, that will be it. That's inside church.
Yeah.
Not so much outside. Yeah.
So when you're filming with the crowds, what sort of health and safety things do you need to consider there?
Well, our cameras in church are all kind of away from where people can get to, and there's a back panel so no one can come and hit you from behind, and it's away from any chairs so no one can really get to you.
Okay. So what's the camera? I've not seen that camera before.
It's a Sony A7S DSLR with my aluminium cage.
What's the lens?
The lens, I've got that's my Sony E-mount to Canon adapter, and I've got a Canon 20mm here.
I thought it was a lens. That's a monster adapter, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's big.
So tell me a couple of features about the camera that are sort of important to know. Quite simple. So there's the lens first, isn't there?
Oh, this is the lens. This is the camera.
What do you need to consider when sort of handling the lens?
Don't scratch the glass.
Mm-hmm.
I think you try not to have the lens caps off for too long because you don't want any dust going in.
Absolutely, yeah. And with digital lenses, there's something extra, isn't there, that you need to make sure you don't touch?
Is there?
There is. Doesn't matter, there's the elements, isn't there? So manual lenses don't have those elements. They'll still work on those cameras, but they don't have the digital elements. So if you touch them with your thumb, they can be quite destructive.
Inside the lens?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, so talk us through the lens. What are the elements, general elements of a lens? What do you have? What are the bits and bobs?
This lens only has a zoom wheel.
Okay.
There's no actual aperture ring on it.
What does a zoom wheel do then?
Zooms in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the aperture do?
Changes how much light
Yep.
you let in.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I do all that on the wheel.
Go on then, show us how you do that.
Wait, that's the f-stop there. This wheel.
Yeah.
It's the f-stop. No, it's not.
No, it's not. That's the shutter speed.
Yeah, that's the shutter speed.
Do you know how to change the f-stop?
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's this wheel. There's too many wheels.
So what's happening there? That's closing it off, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's letting in more light. What happens when you let in more light? What can you do with when you've got the lens wider open, so at 1.8? How does that change the way that you can do things with the lens?